We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. Santana handles it for the first out of the game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Benintendi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pitch is popped up. Frazier shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 4th, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. In there, 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for two on the two-run homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Boston. Marcus Walden is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Pedroia, and there's one gone to start the night. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Now in the box, Willie Calhoun. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0.
That's Bolton.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
He's set, and the pitch. Danny Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A runner on first. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Fouled away. 0-2 once more.
Dives, what a stop.
And give it up on a phenomenal run this Saturday night after this. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one.
Pedroia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1.
Start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run off the bat of Dustin Pedroia. 6th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball here, 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Grounded softly down the.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Knee high, he barehands it. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Red Sox strike for a run thanks to the Dustin Pedroia blast. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Boston leads it 3-0. So striding forward now, Todd Frazier. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Todd Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Gone! It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-1 to Chirinos. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. The guy I want to focus on is outfielder Andrew Benintendi. Also a hybrid type outfielder, forced to move to a corner in Boston with the likes of Jackie Bradley Jr. and Mookie Betts out there, but a guy who can play center with a strong, accurate arm, and we know he can roll a pole.
Rougned Odor is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoop, up and in.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Popped him up. Devers has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Now here's the pitch. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Martinez are hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the play is Frazier for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First offering on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Solak's on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-1. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We play 2.5. It's now 4-1 Boston. Digging in now, Anderson Tejeda.
Rangers, the shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The 2-1.
The count was 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Matt Duffy.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Throw won't get him.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Into the box, Danny Santana, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Devers is under it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 21, Todd Frazier.
So stepping in, Todd Frazier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
This is line to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Robinson Chirinos.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the 1-0. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. The set and the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Vasquez is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. We played 3 full, all even now at 4 apiece. Here now is Rafael Devers as we begin the top of the 4th.
Rafael Devers.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Frazier is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. From the stretch.
0-1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
All even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-4. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Wow, he's getting a visit from the pitching coach, but I think it's a little too late for him to turn things around. I mean, he's given up 6 runs, so I'm not sure how much the talking is going to help. He just doesn't have it today.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Runners on first with one down. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So two gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 balls and no strikes.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Two out with the man at first. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Bogart.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Six runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Popped up, back behind second. Odor settles under it near second, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 4. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Nick Solak. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
That's popped up, and this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
So striding in, Anderson Tejeda. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Devers is there, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Cody Allen, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 0 for 4.
Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He pulls this one into right. Chu is there, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. Standing in now, Rafael Devers. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Popped him up. Duffy over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 6-4. Striding into the box, Matt Duffy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went
Well,
out.
that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he misses again, 2-0. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. And that's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So now to the plate, Danny Santana. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have left that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
This is pulled into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Rangers 5. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And that's not all that promising a number as they find themselves just 1 spot off the bottom in the American League. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Santana is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
This is line to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
Now batting.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Count is 2-1.
High chopper to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Heath Hembree will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Hembree.
Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Robinson Chirinos.
Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Here's Rougned Odor now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the outfielder, Nick Solak. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
That's a stone cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And that misses 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Jesse
attention,
Chavez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 30, Jesse Chavez.
Seventh inning ready to roll. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Bogart.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to...
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A runner at second, nobody out. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
One and two, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first down. Dustin Pedroia will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. That's inside.
In his career, Pedroia is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
A ball and a strike. Chavez, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here's the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Boston strands a couple. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Ryan Brazier gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Into the box now, Anderson Tejeda. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Brazier offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 0-2 once more is put in play to the right side of the infield. Up with the ball is Pedroia, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again. 1-2. hits it high and deep out to center field. Benintendi heads back on it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ready with the 1-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Tag, and they nail him at home plate as the tying run is prevented from scoring. Rangers leave one. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Nick Goody has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, Nick Goody.
Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here it is, the 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Hit hard towards center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Pilar is on his way home. He will score, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here's the 3-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now a throw over and the runner back. Runners on first with 1 down. Runner goes for second. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. Odor relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Danny Santana. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Josh Taylor is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. Into the box,
Now back.
Todd Frazier.
The first
He'll send a ground ball down to third.
Frazier.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Elvis Andrus will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 1, Elvis Andrus.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Nick Solak.
Digging in, Nick Solak. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Behind 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with the 0-2. Hit in the air to left field.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And the inning is over. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Elvis Andrus stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Now playing second base, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Luis Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0 home. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Solak's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Two and 0 now. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball three. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that's low, ball four.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
One out, one on in a 1-run game. This is popped up. Frazier in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping in now, Rafael Devers. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 home.
Ball inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Count full.
First and second now, one man out. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Jose Leclerc enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. This is foul right side. Three balls and a strike. Flirting with a little danger here.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the stretch.
3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 offering.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Two out, bases loaded. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Rangers 6. Brandon Workman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Anderson Tejeda will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Anderson.
And he takes ball one. The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Fastball well outside.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 the count now. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pilar. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
At the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Down 1-1.
Here's the 1-1 now to Choo.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Marcus Walden wins his 3rd of the season. Corey Kluber struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Brandon Workman records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Rangers, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.